my personal explorer opinion about why people's health and wellness seem to totally decrease with each passing year. In other words, the older we get. I it only makes common sense if you think about it that it has to do greatly with the world's number one killer, which is stress. I am stating my opinion, but I strongly believe that the number one culprit to fast aging year by year is stress. I really miss so much about my early 20s, 23, 25 years old, because I was, man, I was unstoppable. That's my opinion about myself. I was solid. I mean, nothing took me down. My health was just, it was just stellar health. Like, I I had no issues. I could go to the moon and back again and back again. Like, my health didn't crumble for anything. I miss my state of health in my 20s. Yes, I'm retrieving some of it with my routine, with my supplements that I use. All the supplements and different things I use to help retrieve it. It does work. But I have trouble believing I'm going to get my full state of health back to its fullest that I had in my early 20s because of stress. And in my life, yes, I've endured some massive loads of stress. And all the stress does is deteriorate and shut down the body. That's scary. That's scary to think about, but stress is the number one killer. It's in my opinion, the number one ager. And when you let stress have its way with your body, it's really, really hard to get that back. I miss being everything that I was when I was in my early 20s. I feel like, to be vulnerable with you, I feel like I was more of a likable person because I had more capability, more endurance. I was able to do all the things. I mean, I was everybody's good time because I was able to take all the hikes and do all the crazy things that were completely fearless. And I was able to go 65 miles per hour in under 2 seconds on a crazy jet ski. And I was able to just travel the world and walk. I could walk for miles and miles and miles. I could go without eating for hours and hours and hours. I mean, I did whatever I had to do because I had that capability. I just feel like I was a better person for that. And that's something I have to work on because that really doesn't define who I am as a person. But now, so many years later, I really struggle with that. And that's really the cost of stress. And I do believe that I am, over time, reversing some of that oxidative stress through the supplementation I'm using and just the way that I'm eating better and trying to exercise a lot better and working on my mental health. And really, really the big key is working on your mental health and working on resolving so much trauma from stress. And because it damages the brain, it lodges itself right in your tissues, and you have to work that stuff out of your body or else it just festers until it becomes like a cancer. And so those are the things that I am personally having a lot of struggle with working through. But we've got to work through those really hard things. We've got to do hard things and heal ourselves, because if we don't, we'll be taken right out because of a thing called stress, because of things like stress and sickness and disease that lodge in yourself, in your bones, and they'll take you out. So it's really important. These are the things in our world that we need to help resolve. And so this is part of what I really like. The whole of what I do is under the Explorer is scout out these Explorer approved supplementations and different methods and ways of better health and wellness, and I bring them to you because I ain't skimping on these methods. When I'm seeking them out, I am seeking out the best of the best, and I will bring you only the best. Because if I don't do the best for myself, I ain't healing. So thank you for tuning in. In short, make sure that you are taking care of your health and wellness, not just for yourself, but for your friends and for the entirety of the world.